We kicked off our day 4 with another delicious breakfast at the reef. It was my birthday on this day and I could not have asked for a better way to spend this day. We started our first activity for the day, which was a snorkeling trip to somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Indian Ocean. The resort staff took us there on a boat. On our way there, we saw some of the other islands, some yachts, some beautiful coral. Now here as well we had an instructor with us all the time. The snorkeling trip again is part of the all-inclusive package, so we did not have to pay anything extra. I enjoyed this one a lot as well, swimming around and exploring the underwater world once again. After this we had Italian for lunch at the Assured Murray. So after our lunch we thought of going back to the water sports center, and this time we tried paddle boarding. I did not carry any of my cameras this time, so there's no footage of it, but it's a fairly challenging thing. I mean, just to make your balance on top of the board was one thing, and then using the paddles to navigate. But yeah, we learned something new and it was a great experience. After this, we spent the rest of the evening again at the Coral Bar, enjoying the breeze, enjoying the drinks, enjoying the view. Coral Bar also has a recreation area where you have PlayStations, Xbox, pool, billiards, TT table. So we spent some of the time playing some PlayStation games and some table tennis. At the Coral Bar they also have facility to put on a projector and you can watch a movie there sitting near the beach. We finished our day with some delicious dinner at Swan Bois, which is a Thai restaurant. They have a wonderful chef. She actually comes out from the kitchen to talk to the customers and takes that feedback to improve what she's cooking. The food there was perfect. We woke up on our 5th day. This was the day we were traveling back to India. I was already starting to feel that I'll miss the ocean, the waves, the breeze. So to make the best of the day, we woke up quite early in the morning and found ourselves this perfect spot to watch the sunrise. As it was very early in the morning, there was no one else around. This made our experience even better. We then had a quick breakfast and spent about an hour walking around the island. Just before our checkout, we headed to the souvenirs shop they call the boutique. They have a variety of gift items and souvenirs you would want to pick from. We purchased some gift items and souvenirs for us, and then we were ready for the checkout. Okay, so it's time to say goodbye to Maldives. We are headed back to India today. Yeah, that bird's saying bye. I'll miss this place. It was really beautiful, a good experience to come here. Thank you to Centara Grand for having us stay here. I'll miss this. I'll miss the pool. I'll miss the infinite ocean. Bye. So room number 62. Bye. Even though we were going to check out from the resort, the excitement was still there to board the seaplane again. Literally, it's a completely different feeling. You literally get off your boat onto a plank which is just floating on the surface of the ocean, and then from there onto the plane which is also floating on the surface of the ocean. So it's just something else, very adventurous. On our way back to the Malé International Airport, we again saw some beautiful lagoon islands. Now all experience at the Malé International Airport was also fairly smooth. We were going back to India happy with so many memories of the beauty and the adventure that we experienced in the last few days. Back in India, the immigration was fairly smooth. We were asked to take our COVID-19 test, which we did, after which we came back to our home. So just talking about all of this with you guys has been a trip down the memory lane. It's been just 1 month since we did this trip, but I already miss so much of it. So here are a few things that were my key takeaways from this trip. So first thing, about the photos and the videos, I was carrying my mirrorless camera, the Sony a7 III, along with 2 lenses, the mic, the whole setup with the tripod, the Gorilla Pod and all of that stuff. But you know what? Which camera was the most useful camera? This little one right here, the GoPro Hero 9. I'm so impressed with this tiny camera. It's so good. I mean, carrying the whole setup of the camera and lenses, it's really difficult when you're traveling, especially to a place which is covered with water. Yeah, A+ to the GoPro. So talking more about the cameras, I was also carrying my drone here, but drone flying is strictly prohibited, at least at Centara Grand Island. I did not know this before, so I just took off my drone and I was instantly asked to take it down. And there were two main reasons behind it. The first one was that as seaplanes often land and depart from the areas around the island, it's kind of hazardous to fly any drones over there. And secondly, since most of the areas on this resort were private areas, it's really important to respect people's privacy. That's why they have prohibited drone. Unfortunately, we were told on the 4th day of our trip that you can take a boat to the Sandbank Island where you can fly a drone, but it was too late for us to include this trip in our plan. Most of the resorts in Maldives have private dinner facilities, so I highly recommend that if you're going there for a special occasion, do book a private dinner with your resort. There are no shops on the island except for the boutique or the souvenir shop. The island also has a certified doctor with a clinic, so in case if you need any medical attention, all of that is covered there. Now, one important thing which I think helped us a lot was this pair of Aqua Shoes that we got from Decathlon in India before our trip. Wherever the water is shallow, the coral reef is very hard on your feet. You might hurt yourself, so I think it was a really good idea that we bought these shoes, and they were really helpful. It was very comfortable for us to be in the water in these shoes. Now, it's sunny most of the time, so if you want to avoid that unwanted tan, ensure that you have a SPF 50 sunscreen lotion. Now, since it's not my department, I asked my wife for help on this, so thank you to her for this. Now, one more point which you need to take care of is that when you're traveling from India to the Maldives, you need to have two barcodes with you. One is the IMUGA barcode and the other one is the Air Suvidha barcode. IMUGA is for Maldives immigration and Air Suvidha is for India immigration. These barcodes basically contain all of your personal information along with your travel dates and also your health and safety declaration. Please ensure that you have these before you start your travel from India to Maldives. You can get these from your travel agency from wherever you have done your booking. So that's been it. Thank you very much guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you liked it even better, leave a comment and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.